welcome everybody, and you're all welcome to this 101st anniversary of Carmody. And we have no speakers tonight, we have no loudspeakers, so so sorry about that. I won't be shouting too much for you anyway, but we'll have to lead rain first, and we'll have no Carmody at the Sunderland weddings. Declan Finucane is over there. He's here. He'll lay at the O'Reilly Monument.
Hello, this is Robert now, so I hope you'll bear with me. Look, as always, it's a huge honour for me to come down here and to pay homage and pay tribute to Lieutenant Eddie Carmody, who 101 years ago was murdered here in the streets of Ballylongford. I just want to thank the Carmody and O'Reilly coming in Moss for inviting me down here again. I always consider it a huge honour to honour one of our greatest, one of the greatest of our patriot dead. And look, as we know his life story, he was born out the road not too far from here in my van. He moved here to Ballylongford as a young man where he worked as a farmhand, and he quickly became a very popular member of the community here in Ballylongford. And I suppose the fact that he was an exceptional athlete and an exceptional Gaelic footballer probably endeared him even more to the people here in the area. After the Rising, as we know, in 1916, there wasn't an awful lot of volunteer activity, not alone here in Co.Kerry, but anywhere in the island. But that started to change again in 1917, and here in Ballylongford, Sinn Fein club was formed in April of 1917, and later on that year, November of 1917, a volunteer organiser came here into Ballylongford from Dublin. He addressed the meeting of the Sinn Fein club over there in the town hall, and he appealed for young men of the area to reorganise and to join the IRA. It was that night that Eddie Carmody and 16 other young men joined the IRA here in Ballylongford. Eddie Carmody was promoted to lieutenant. They had, history tells us, all the weaponry that they had at their disposal at the time was the 2 revolvers, they had 1 shotgun, that's what they had. But under the leadership of Eddie Carmody, they gained a reputation as a well organised group here in Ballylongford. They were to the arms dug to retrieve the weapon when he ran into a group of these tanks in Tail Lane here in Ballylongford, where they fired at him, wounded him, and he escaped up the laneway. They followed the trail of blood. When they found him, they dragged him onto the street here in Ballylongford. They beat him with the butts of their rifles, they stabbed him with their bayonets, and eventually they shot him several times in the face. They murdered him here in front of his family and his friends, in front of his community. Now, not happy with that, they threw his body at the back of a cart and they dragged him through the streets of Ballylongford. Like his fellow Ballylongford man O'Reilly had done in the Rising, like Shortus out the road in Ballybunnan had done in the Rising, like our Gupta Glenna martyrs had done, and like all our martyrs throughout the length and breadth of this country had done, men and women. He died standing up, as I said, for the men, women and children here in Ballylongford.
Come all you Kerry people, tonight you must draw near. I'm sure you will not turn away, nor refuse my song to hear. So listen to my versing and shed a mournful sigh, for the curlews now are calling where Eddie Carmody died. 'Twas a bright November evening before that flaming June, when Condé would lead not Kerry and brighten Ireland's loom, and many joined his column in sorrow and in pride, for their hearts were filled with mourning since the night when Carmody died. The tans drove out in lorries from barracks in Listowel. They swore they'd show in Bally that England's might would rule. They burned down our village, ere the victims they could find. But our hearts were filled with mourning since the night when Carmody died. So come all you Bally people, tonight you must draw near. Don't listen to those traitors who'll say that Ireland's free. For our country's not a nation one, but in Ireland's ranks we'll bide. And I swear we will not desert that spot where Eddie Carmody died.